Right, so today Iris is getting a new diesel filter and an air filter. It's recently developed a little bit of an issue whereby started to sort of occasionally cough a little bit, judder you could probably call it, when it's been running at the same sort of RPM for a good half hour or so. I'm hoping that's just a sort of a really bad sort of fuel filter. And it does look like pretty old, doesn't it? Let's be honest. So, yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, not too sure how easy this is going to be one-handed. So in theory, this is pretty easy. Once you say something like that, right. It's a bit perish, isn't it? That's where that one goes to. To replace that worst case scenario. Oh, it's only short, to be fair. Okay, maybe that's something for the future. Right, I think I'm going to need 2 hands for this bit, and to be honest, I haven't got a mount or anything, so back in a second. Right, so when you're doing these, if you're an idiot like me, you'd probably take this one off as well, which you probably noticed. No need to at all. Not too sure why I did that. Oh well, never mind. Diesel. That's probably £1 worth. My filming skills are almost as good as Rick's. And she's out. Right, let's get the new one in. Just like that. Right, into the air filter. Oh, she's dirty. She's dirty. Man, air filter though. Yeah, it's a good sign. Lovely. Simply lovely. Right. Had I been organised, I would have got a jerry can with diesel in it. So I could have filled that new filter up, but I'm not. So I didn't. I put a little bit from the old one in. Not too much, because the first little bit that I tipped out looked pretty rank. So I've only put a little bit in there just to help prime it up. And let's see how we get on. I'm waiting for it to die. There we go. She lives! Iris lives. Lovely. I think we can call that success. So, again, just for my reference, 146,195. So I've done just over 2,000 miles in Iris now. And apart from this little juddery, spluttery problem, it's all good really. Engine management light came back on again the other day. Same fault as when Rick had it. But yeah, to be honest, I just plugged my lovely code reader in just to confirm it was the same fault. And it was. So just cleared it off basically. Right, so just a quick one, if Rick can add this onto the tail end of a video or something, if anyone's interested. Right, so, done the fuel filter, done the air filter. I did film it, but I did it in girly mode, as Rick calls it, so that probably won't see the light of day. A couple of other things, the cam belt's going to get done, water pump. But also it's going to need a rack. Needs a steering rack in it, because I'm guessing it must be leaking, because you won't be able to see that, I don't think, but down there is a steering reservoir and the steering went all notchy and unresponsive a couple of weeks ago. So I had a bit of an investigate, and it turns out that there was no fluid in it pretty much. So I topped it up now, it's all good. So yeah, needs a rack. So the rack, new track rod ends as well, because it'd be daft not to. Water pump, cam belt, and these headlights are going to get a good polishing all at the same time, from a mechanic colleague of mine. So yeah, add some more to the list of love for Iris. But yeah, just if anyone's interested, that's as up to date as I can be for now. Cheers.